In today's news, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force operations yield firearms, drugs, and arrests. Governor assents to the Public Assistance Act 2024. Former PS and educator Mr. ELROY TURNBULL has died. Progress made to TRELLIS Bay Welcome Center. ELMORE STOUTT celebrated by King Garden Bay Baptist Church. KEGAN Brooks meets VYBZ KARTEL and PM GONSALVES. Happy Pets VI have new veterinarians, and they are sharing their experiences and talents with the BVI. Extreme heat officials are urging caution for the expected heat surge. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
Orange alert! Orange alert!
Fire is spreading across the BVI. The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you. Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
Some claim that the age of a true gentleman is far behind us, but we disagree. He may appear in different guises today, but the values and ideals that make him a gent still stand. The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman by yours truly, Ron Grant, presents Season 6. Introducing Sheldon Frett, actor, film producer, writer. Daylon Vantapool, entrepreneur. Terrence Neal, creative director. Chad George, entrepreneur. Humphrey Liu, financial services professional. Jamali DJ Molly Thomas, sales manager. Kai DeCastro, entrepreneur. Dean the Sportsman Greenaway, journalist. St. Clair Steady Fleming, entrepreneur. Devon Cowell, brand specialist. Robert Green, footballer. And Rick S.S. Grant, author, The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, coming June 5th, exclusively on 284 Media, inspiring a generation of greatness. Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Monday, August 26th, 2024. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us, and a happy Monday is wished to each and every one of you. Beginning our newscast in the British Virgin Islands, the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force conducted a series of successful special operations over the weekend, resulting in the seizure of 4 firearms, a significant quantity of drugs, and multiple arrests. These operations, which focused on intelligence-led stop and checks, targeted patrols, and searches, is designated hotspots, were part of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force ongoing efforts to curb crime and ensure public safety. One of the key successes occurred in the Purcell Estate area on Saturday, August 24th, where officers apprehended 2 males who were known to be on bail with night conditions. According to the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force, the individuals attempted to flee the scene but were quickly pursued and arrested by the police. A thorough search of their possessions and the surrounding area led to the discovery of 3 firearms, including 2 high-powered assault rifles, along with a large amount of assorted ammunition. In a separate search earlier operation, police also recovered a significant quantity of controlled drugs, drug dealing paraphernalia, and a offensive weapon. An adult male has been arrested in connection with the findings, and investigations are continuing into the other items seized. Acting Commissioner of Police Jacqueline Vantapool emphasized that one of the main goals of these operations is to reassure the public, particularly those in communities recently affected by public disorder. She also urged the public to assist the police by providing any information related to these or other criminal activities, highlighting the importance of community operation and cooperation in maintaining law and order. The Governor of the Virgin Islands has officially assented to the Public Assistance Act 2024, a landmark piece of legislation designed to enhance and modernize social welfare within the territory. The amendment updates the original 2013 Act by introducing a comprehensive range of assistance programs, including basic income grants, hardship allowances, and shock response grants. These additions aim to provide more effective support to the most vulnerable members of the Virgin Islands community. His Excellency Governor Daniel Pruce hailed the amendment as a significant advancement in social welfare and also commended the Cabinet's ongoing commitment to refining social welfare legislation. Honorable Vincent Wheatley, Minister for Health and Social Development, echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the transformative impact of the amendments. During the debate stage of the bill, Wheatley revealed that the bill addresses 5 significant areas.
The first is updating the standard definitions used throughout the legislation, removing outdated provisions and introducing new sections that align with our current and social assistance practices. The second introduces a more specific eligibility criteria to ensure public assistance is targeted towards those who need it most. The third provides for offering a broad range of assistance packages to address the diversity of needs seen by the Social Development Department, including emergencies, unexpected hardships, and community-wide crises. The next area of the bill that saw significant improvement allows for enhancing the efficiency, transparency, and accountability of the program's administration. And finally, the amendments to the bill align with our territory's broader social protection goals, thereby ensuring a comprehensive and integrated approach to social assistance.
Minister Wheatley also emphasized the importance of the Public Assistance Program, which is the leading contributor to delivering financial support and services to means-tested, low-income individuals and households.
Clause 11 will repeal and replace Section 17 of the Act. The proposed new sections 17, 17A, 17B, 17C, 17D, and 17E. These clauses introduce a streamlined public assistance program which includes non-financial and financial assistance in the form of long-term basic income grants for a period of 3 to 12 months, short-term basic income grants for not less than 1 month but not more than 3 months, and single non-recurrent financial payments to meet specific needs such as the hardship allowances and the shock response grant.
The 9th District Representative also noted that the eligibility criteria for these grants include financial need and income thresholds. He said the committee to be established would assess income and determine eligibility for long-term and short-term grants, as well as provide additional financial assistance for households with special needs.
Under the proposed new Section 17A, a member of a household identified in subsection 1A to C may qualify to receive a long-term monthly basic income grant if he or she satisfies the eligibility criteria in Section 15.2 and is in receipt of an income that is assessed by the committee as lower than income threshold 1. The application process for a monthly income grant is set out in subsection 2. The proposed Section 17B will enable a committee to provide an applicant who is facing an emergency and requires urgent assistance with a short-term basic income grant if his assessed income is lower than income threshold 2. The proposed Section 17C1 provides that the committee may provide additional financial assistance to a household that has any of the special needs listed in paragraph A to D.
Long-standing civil servant Mr. ELROY Turnbull has died at the age of 73. The announcement was made by his family in an official notice. Turnbull served in various capacities throughout his time as a public servant, including educator, chief education officer, and permanent secretary in the then Chief Minister's office. Turnbull was also an avid lover of sports and served as the very first BVI Basketball Federation Public Relations Officer and statistician. Mr. Dean Greenaway, in a post, shared a tribute stating, and I quote, "Deepest condolences to the family of ELROY Turnbull, the first BVI Basketball Federation Public Relations Officer and statistician, a strong supporter and follower of the sports and culture. In December of 2018, he was happy to meet basketball player Joy Victor, the only woman currently in collegiate basketball. Turnbull was also very vocal on issues affecting the territory and shared his views by appearing on local radio programs. Since his passing, tributes have begun to pour in from the Virgin Islands as well as its diaspora. The owners, management, and staff of CCT, BVI Cable TV, and TUIT4 Media express our sincerest condolences to the family of the late Mr. ELROY Turnbull. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Moving right along, construction of the TRELLIS Bay Welcome Center in the British Virgin Islands advanced this past weekend as crews poured concrete for the facility's floor slab, including a wheelchair-accessible ramp. Workers from No Limit Construction Services spent Saturday afternoon on site focusing on the ADA compliant features that will ensure access for all users. The ramp is a key component in making the structure accessible to individuals with disabilities. The Welcome Center, when completed, will serve as a departure lounge for visitors and residents awaiting scheduled departures. It will also provide male and female restroom facilities addressing a long-standing need within the area. This project is a collaboration between the Virgin Islands Recovery and Development Agency along with the BVI Tourist Board, and it is aimed to upgrade the gateway experience for travelers arriving by sea through TRELLIS Bay from the sister islands. ELMORE STOUTT OBE, a prominent cultural icon and figure in the British Virgin Islands, was recently honored by the KEGAN Bay Baptist Church as part of its homecoming Sunday service. The video tribute played during the church's service on Sunday featured Stout reminiscing about his childhood on Tortola as part of the church's A Moment in History series. He shared memories of summer games and the abundance of fruits and vegetables and characterized his youth on the island.
My fondest memory as a child, wow. Some of the fondest memories as a child growing up in this same village with contact at Little Appleby was going over to Little Appleby on full moon nights and joining the other children over there and playing games, ring games, hide and seek. Many ring games. Little Appleby was the center of action. So all the Longby boys would go over to Little Appleby and join with all of those children over there and had real fun. That was one. Secondly, summer was a treat for us here in the villages. Why did I say that? It was the time when all the fruits were available. You had the sea grapes. You had mangoes galore. You would pick mangoes and carry it to the sea, and you throw them out and you learn to swim and dive. You had to dive or swim to get mangoes. That's how you learn, right? That was fun. Avocado pears was so plentiful you didn't know which pear to pick. Ripe bananas, you don't know which bunch to attack. Ripen on the trees.
Stout also recalled traditional practices, including the construction and use of a bateau, a type of small boat used in fishing.
You know what we call a bateau? Hi. You know the century plant?
No,
You know the KARTEL?
definitely not.
I wish I had an example to show you. The century plant, recently people started getting the century plant pole to decorate for Christmas. You know what it is now?
I think so.
They would spray it. It has a hard trunk when it's dried, and a few things come off this way, and you decorate it and stuff. And in modern times, it's a piece of art in itself. When it's dry and it's sprayed, and the century plant, you take off all those branches, and you put many poles together, looking like how your fingers are, and you run a stick right through to bind them. You could have 2 levels, put another level on top, and that becomes like a boat or a raft or a bateau. And what do? You go fishing on that, right? Once I was on a bateau, 4 of us were on a bateau. Evelyn, my brother, Monroe Thomas, our friend, that was his cousin, Pedro Cameron, he's passed a few years ago. And we were down at Smuggler's Cove, and we found a big, nice bateau. It belonged to Mr. Molyneux in the village. So we have to have poles to push it. When you're on a bateau, you push the bateau. Push the bateau. Belmont or Smuggler's Cove water was so deep that the sticks that we had couldn't touch. So it means that you're afraid to put your hands in the water to paddle, because in those times there was so much fish. Fish would be in the harbor, fries in the harbor, shark in the harbor, all kind of things in the harbor.
The full video presentation is available for viewing on the King Garden Bay Baptist Church's Facebook page. It was broadcast as part of the church's live stream on their homecoming service. Viewers, up next, we have much more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health.
First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Parks Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
And now it's time for your daily updates on this year's Atlantic hurricane season. Meteorologists say that surface temperatures may be a
gather around. It's important we stay informed about the storm approaching.
You're right. Late August to early September is when the hurricane season is most active.
How do I know when the storm is coming? We can monitor regional conditions using our smartphones or going online.
You know, that's right. And we should always rely on sources like the Department of Disaster Management and the National Hurricane Center for accurate information.
Right. Those are the organizations that have experts to provide real-time data and forecasts.
I hear you. But what if the power goes out?
This battery radio even works without power. I just downloaded the new DDM app. It will send us updates and alerts.
Excellent. Remember, staying informed is our first line of defense. Let's make sure we're ready for anything.
Stay informed, stay connected, and stay prepared. Because when you're armed with information, you can weather any storm that comes your way. A message from the Department of Disaster Management and 284 Media.
Yo, everything good there?
Aye. This thing got me one way, daddy.
What you mean?
Ever since I hook up with this thing, can't eat, I can't sleep. This is the first thing I touch it when I reach home.
What you really? Hey, this ain't like you, know.
Dad, this thing got me staying home, keeping out of trouble me.
Wow. What your name is?
She? I talking about my CCT life.
Don't worry about missing your favorite series, sports, news, and local programming. Come to CCT today and sign up for CCT Live to access over 80 channels. CCT Live. Bring it home.
1 month free trial turn into 5. 5 months turn into, well, you know I watching ball. I been watching football. Dad, Nickelodeon, Paw Patrol. I am hooked. Hook, I tell you.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Virgin Islander KEGAN Brooks recently visited St. Vincent and the Grenadines to attend the funeral of his late grandfather, Mr. Cyril Dabrio, who worked for Peter Island in the British Virgin Islands for many years. While there, Brooks of the Pelican Gate School on Tortola met with VYBZ KARTEL and Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the Honorable Ralph Gonsalves. Take a look.
This is VYBZ KARTEL and KEGAN with a message for the youths in Tortola. Always remember, stay positive, stay humble, listen to your parents, honor, discipline, hard work, and integrity. Right? Exactly. And the sky is the limit. Don't? Oh.
KEGAN took the time to ask renowned dancehall artist VYBZ KARTEL to inspire Virgin Islands youth to be the best they can be, which he did. He also had the opportunity to engage with former West Indies cricketer and two-time T20 World Cup winner Marlon Samuels. KEGAN, 284 Media sees you. We appreciate you and are proud of you for inspiring the next generation. Happy Pets VI Veterinary Clinic, located in Units 20 and 21 of the Skelton Bay lot in Fish Bay, Tortola, is under new management and now has 2 new veterinarians operating the clinic, offering a number of services. They are Practice Managing Veterinarian Dr. Sadie Swanston and Resident Veterinarian Dr. Sasha Nikchuddy. Both spoke about the transition to the British Virgin Islands.
It's been a little slow, and I don't mind that because I'm finding my way around the island. I've worked in 2 different clinics before, and this is the first one I've actually kind of started from the ground up almost. But it's been okay. The clients have been very friendly and very helpful. I've felt pretty welcome, so it's been good.
Wonderful. And I noticed both that Dr. Yu and Nakchuddy's qualifications are DVM, that's Doctor of Veterinary Medicine, but you also carry MRCVS. Now tell us about that. What does it really mean to a pet owner?
The MRCVS means a member of the Royal Veterinary College of Surgeons. It's qualifications that I receive from the British universities. It just means that I'm bound by their rules and regulations in terms of procedures and if they have any queries or any problems with me, they can report me to them.
Governing body.
Yeah, my governing body. It's just when I finished my DVM, I went up to England and I did an extra exam and extra qualifications, and that's what it means.
Additionally, both Doctors Swanson and Nakchuddy are well trained and spoke about their various trainings.
Well, we graduated both back in 2018. But as you said before, it is a father-daughter duo. So my dad's been in practice for over 30 years, and I've been working in the business since I was 16. I've worked my way up from receptionist, animal attendant, vet tech, and then now veterinary practitioner. So I've been in it for a long time.
Wonderful.
At least 16 years.
Okay, and yourself?
I have grown up with animals throughout, and from teenage years, I've been volunteering with different animal rescues, the local zoo back home in Trinidad, different wildlife places. So I've always been around animals.
And where did that love and passion for working with animals come from?
I think we're born with it as vets.
When asked what their encouragement to young aspiring veterinarians would be, both shared the following.
Well, I mean, I started out pretty late. I did a couple of degrees before I did my veterinary degree. But it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of time. You don't have to be a straight A student, because I was not.
Okay.
But if you have the passion for it and you stick with it, you can become a vet. It'll take some time, as I said, and you have to really dig deep, because there are a lot of sleepless nights with the studying, and the exams are no joke.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah, it is a lot, but it is worth it in the end.
What do you say to the young professional who's watching, who's interested in veterinary services and might be a bit apprehensive, but I do believe that it is wholeheartedly a field that is it's not paid much attention to in the Virgin Islands. So tell us, what would you say to young professionals who are watching?
Well, usually vets are born from birth. We know what we want to be from a very young age. And most vets, along with myself and upcoming vets I've met, have always had that passion. So I would say don't give up on that passion. The field, along with other fields, does have its challenges, but it's not impossible. It's very much possible to become a veterinarian.
Okay. In the BVI, we have a range of exotic animals and wildlife animals. They are iguanas, guinea pigs, snakes, turtles, tortoises and rabbits, flamingos, zebras, as well as dolphins and whales that pass through certain times of the year. Both doctors have significant experience with varying exotic animals. For the full interview, visit all Tweet4 media platform. The Department of Disaster Management issued a heat alert Monday, warning residents of potentially dangerous conditions, with the heat index expected to exceed 103 degrees Fahrenheit. The alert forecasted that the most severe conditions were felt between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Officials are urging the public to stay hydrated and seek cool environments. Light winds combined with high humidity are contributing to the elevated heat index, raising concerns about heat-related health risk. The department emphasized the increased danger in vulnerable populations, including the elderly, young children, and individuals with respiratory or cardiac conditions. During extreme heat, residents are encouraged to limit outdoor activities, drink plenty of water, and check on vulnerable neighbors. Employers are advised to provide adequate breaks and water for outdoor workers. This follows predictions from the Caribbean Climate Outlook Forum that the region could face an elevated number of heat wave days through the peak of the hurricane season. Caracoph's heat outlook for August of 2024 to January of 2025 predicts that August to October are the height of the Caribbean heat season and will be considerably hotter than usual, with intense and potentially record-breaking daytime and nighttime heat, as well as rising humidity levels towards September. In an official comment, they said the Caribbean is not out of the heat yet. Excessive heat should slowly decrease in November, transitioning into the cool season from December. Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com and, of course, our WhatsApp channel for daily updates, as well as to like us on our Facebook channel at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and X, formerly Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. Do have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Monday. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes,
Good
Sonny.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?